Hey guys, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar here with another viewer request game, and it feels like it has been so long since I've done a viewer request game. I go on a vacation for a week, and then I got to get caught up, and so I haven't got a chance to play these games for a little bit. But this is going to be a lot of fun, especially with what's going on in baseball right now with interleague going on. We're going to be looking at the Windy City Showdown here with the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago White Sox squaring off. You can see Ryan Dempster is going to be on the bump for me here in this one. I got a lot of respect for Ryan Dempster. He's somebody who I just enjoy watching. He's a great person just all around too, so I had to go with Ryan Dempster in this one. I'm very familiar with the Chicago Cubs because last year that was the team that I played with for franchise mode. Now, the thing is, though, is I am at a disadvantage for a couple of reasons. One, because the Chicago White Sox just all around have far better attributes than the Cubs do. So it just means that you're probably going to see more hits out of them. They're probably going to do better pitching-wise than Ryan Dempster. But who knows? Anything can happen in this game. One of the big weaknesses for me is the fact that I'm playing at Wrigley Field. I don't have a problem with Wrigley Field. Don't get me wrong, Cubs fans. The thing is the game puts a giant shadow over home plate, and it makes it really, really tough for you to see the ball here in this game. And I think I chose probably the worst time. I should have gone with like a night game or something. But starting things off here with a slider and the strikeout. So Ryan Dempster getting everything started off on the right foot. And hopefully we'll be seeing some more strikeouts out of Ryan Dempster here in this game against the White Sox. All right, so after this here, we kind of get things rolling a little bit offensively in the bottom of the first with one out. I'm lucky I'm able to see that one. Starlin Castro hits that one in the left field, and that puts him on first base. One of the things that I went with a lot last year from a base running standpoint is stealing with Starlin Castro. So I'm going to go with it again, getting down in the dirt, diving head first. That is a horrible toss. So I'm going to end up getting over to third. So what turns out to be a stolen base attempt equates to be 2 bases. So here I am 90 feet away from home with only 1 out. This little roller to short is going to bring Castro home. So early on, I've got a 1-0 lead. I'll definitely take this here. All right, Alex Rios up to the plate here. Now, taking a look at how these teams are doing in real life, I'm really surprised with how well the White Sox are doing. I wasn't necessarily expecting to see where they are at right now. In franchise mode, I'm playing as the Detroit Tigers, and the White Sox are just doing a phenomenal job. Cubs aren't doing too great. I was thinking they'd be doing a little bit better this year. Turns out not to be the case, but that's all right. Every team has their ups and downs. Cubs are definitely facing one of the downs right now, but with them in a rebuilding phase, I can see them turning around here in the next couple years. So I guess hang on tight, Cubs fans. Things are probably going to get better. It's just right now is not the most exciting time. All right, 0-2 pitch here. Splitter gets a strikeout. That's actually the best pitch that you're going to find out of Ryan Dempster. So I'm pretty fortunate here that I was able to use that to get the strikeout. And early on, he's doing pretty well. All right, 4th inning now, 0-2 pitch. Dempster doing a great job of just getting ahead in the count. The slow roller to Barney turns out to be one of the craziest throws you're ever going to see from second base to first. I mean, this is pretty phenomenal here. Watch this, going down for the ground ball. No biggie, right? I mean, you see this happen all the time on TV. Maybe you do it yourself, but running with the knuckle and then a little toss like that. Nice animation, 2K Sports. Lifelike as always. This was kind of embarrassing. Really was not meaning to hit anybody at all, and this is the 2nd game in a row that I have accidentally hit somebody. Maybe I should be a little bit more patient and just let things happen before I go ahead and hit the button to try and get things going. Stewart getting a hit into center field. Both teams are actually struggling here when it comes to offense. I know for me, I just can't get my eye on the ball. I just think Ryan Dempster's doing a phenomenal job in stopping the White Sox here. But this one, going deep into right field. Oh, it drops short. What? Double play. Huh, let's look at this one again. That bounced off of the ground into the glove, and yet it's an out. Gets the throw, whatever. Come on, 2K Sports. You guys can do better than that. That was just terrible. I saw it hit the ground. That's why I kept going. Anyway, 2-seamer here. Great dive right here. Play. Can't imagine anything better than that here out of your shortstop. Just great play all around. I do like seeing some defense, even though I'm usually not the one at the shortstop position who's getting these type of plays. It always is cool to see the computer get it too. You got to respect everybody in baseball, even those you're going up against, and you got to respect the good plays here too. Anyway, change up This one going right down the line here. This is going to be extra bases as I'm going to round first, and I'm going to be able to get to second. No problem at all. Now, end up sliding here, but no harm done. Now I've got somebody here in scoring position with one out. So things are looking promising for me here, but I'm not able to capitalize on it. 8th inning now, Ryan Dempster still doing a great job. White Sox get a hit right here. All right, so we've got a runner on first now for the White Sox. I got to be careful here because there are no outs, but you never know. Maybe I'll go ahead and get a ground ball. We've got a double play going or something like that. We haven't had one of those yet this game, and that's because everybody has been struggling when it comes to the plate. Nobody's really been able to get too many hits at all. I mean, we've got just one extra base hit all game long. I think between the two teams, I think we're looking at 4 hits right now, which is crazy. Usually not the game that I have in here, but I'm doing a great job pitching, and that's the only thing saving me right now, because if I wasn't pitching too well, this would probably be a blowout. But anyway, 0-2 once again. Ryan Dempster doing a great job getting ahead in the count. I'm going to be going ahead with a fastball high, but too high here to be a strike. This point, I'm willing to throw something a little nasty to see if I can get the computer to swing at something it shouldn't. Haha, splitter once again with the strikeout. I'm really liking that out of Dempster. Definitely the pitch to go to here with 2 strikes. But you got to try and throw something here to kind of fake the computer out, which is why I go with those fastballs every once in a while here. Anyway, still in the 8th inning. 2 outs, though. This one going into right field. We're looking at another single for me here, so I'm not doing too bad in the hitting department here in the later parts of the game. It's really during the middle of the game that I was struggling all around. I was making contact, but I wasn't getting the hits. All right, Fukudome now. This is going to be kind of interesting because, you know, Fukudome used to play on the Cubs. He was supposed to be a big player who was going to come out of his shell, just be absolutely phenomenal. Turns out that really wasn't the case. Now here he is, pinch hitting for the Chicago White Sox in the Windy City Showdown. Aha! Strike 2 right there. You can see a little bit ago I got somebody warming up in the bullpen here, but let's see if we can go with the complete game shutout for Ryan Dempster. All right, so what do I do here? Do I go with the slider? Do I try and throw a fastball? Go with the slider, and it ends up working, getting the strikeout there for out number 1 here, the bottom of the 9th. And I am getting pretty tense at this point because I know that it'd be very, very easy for the computer to get just one blast over the wall, and we're looking at a tie game or a series of hits. I'm not necessarily thinking a series of hits since they've been struggling most of the game. I'm just worried about that one big hit that could turn this 1-0 game around. Now, I didn't get a chance to go over this here a little bit earlier. You can see on the left Ryan Dempster's pitches. Actually, you can't see them right now. On this delivery, strike 1, it's a fastball. Now, you can see a lot of his pitches aren't really too high. I mean, you've got 3 that are in the 60s, and you've got the splitter, which is sitting at 93. So that's actually a big difference between the different pitches. That's kind of why I'm a little bit worried. But this grounder to Lahiri is going to tap on first base, and we're going to be looking at out number 2. So we are 1 out away from a 1-0 win over the Chicago White Sox. And this has actually been a really good game. It's one of those ones that if I didn't have, like, rules basically on what highlights I show, this would be a pretty long game. Because a lot of cool things have happened, but it's really nothing to get too excited about. You know, the play over at first, it just comes at a great time here as the computer's starting to build momentum, whatever it may be here. But a lot of stuff has happened in the game. A lot of contact has been made, but they've just been fly balls into the outfield. But I don't know. I'm really tense at this point, in case you guys haven't noticed. 0-1 pitch here. Aha, strike 2 on that slider. All right, so I'm going to throw a few nasty pitches here, try and see if I can get the computer to swing, or hopefully this would be even better if I can catch them looking for strike number 3. So the splitter is not something I'm really going to be able to go with here. Ooh, makes contact with that one. Dang it, that's going to be a hit. So we've got the tying run on first, and we've got the game-winning run here potentially at home. All right, so granted, if they do go ahead and tie the game up or get the lead, I still have the bottom of the 9th to be able to work with. Paul Konerko coming up here at the plate. You can see 85 contact, 90 power. When it comes to the hitters of the Chicago White Sox, he is the best hitter that you're going to find for him. Strike 1 on that one. A little fastball. You can see he doesn't have too much velocity. So when you are pitching with Ryan Dempster, it's just with any other pitcher here who doesn't have the greatest velocity, you do have to use placement of your pitches as your primary weapon. I mean, it's not like you can expect to blow it past somebody here. Ryan Dempster's not a Aroldis Chapman. We'll just kind of put it that way here. 0-2 pitch. Let's see if I can get him swinging at something. Oh, that one was close. I've seen the computer give me tons of pitches like that. That's all right. Let's go ahead and keep it low here. See if we can force a ground ball. Watches that one for ball number 2. All right, 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Konerko. I'm going to try a fastball maybe. Nope. I end up going with the splitter. Works out really well for me. I do get the complete game shutout with Ryan Dempster. What a great way to finish the Windy City Showdown. You can see a total of 6 hits in this game. Not what you usually see out of my games here, but that's kind of nice. It's a little refreshing to have a game like this where there weren't that many hits. You guys are awesome. Thank you for watching the Windy City Showdown. There's, of course, more viewer request games to come. Remember, if there's a game that you want to see, go ahead and comment below on what you want to see. And if you see somebody else's game who, I don't know, you think it'd be a great idea, go ahead and thumbs up that one. And whoever ends up having the most at the end, it's probably going to be the next game I'm going to play for viewer requests. But again, thanks for watching, you guys. I really do appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already. You guys know I'm on Facebook, Twitter. You can follow me there. Again, thanks for watching. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.